Hola, welcome to my channel. It's me, T, aka Teopatra, and in this video, I'm doing an upper body workout. This video I recorded on Monday night, and Monday is ruled by the moon, which the moon rules the chest. So in this video, I'm doing an upper body, which is like chest / arm / back workout. And here I'm just stretching out my back. I have my waist trainer on. This was like 11 o'clock at night. I had been to work all day, and I literally wore my waist trainer for like over 10 hours. Not this one. I have a different one. This is my workout waist trainer. And so it's looking a little bulky, but I was kind of bloated. It's all good though. It happens. So here you'll see me setting my timer for 40 seconds. I'm actually doing a warm up before I start my weights. So each of these warm ups that I did were 30 seconds, but I put my timer on 40 seconds to kind of give myself a little grace period as I was setting my phone down. And I made sure I completed the full 30 seconds. So after I did the crossovers, like front crossovers, I did like little back pushes. I don't even know what you call these things. I just be making them names, so I know there's names to them, but I don't know. It looks like make it so that like you're almost swimming, pushing through water. And then I did the same thing except I squeezed my back. And like I said, I did all of those for 30 seconds. And this one, I don't even know what you would call it, but I did it for 30 seconds. And then after the 30 seconds, I switched my arms and did it for another 30 seconds. So it was basically like a minute. So yeah, this is a good way to warm up your arms before you start weightlifting. You don't want to just go right into it because you can definitely pull something. So I'm taking a break here after my warm-ups for about 10 seconds, and then I'm getting right back into it. And I'm repeating the same thing that I did, so that way I'm really like, what is it called? Like, I'm not just doing it once. I'm actually doing a repetition instead of just doing a set. So I did 2 sets of 30 seconds for each one. Okay, so after I did that set again, here I am doing like little back squeezes because I'm still trying to activate my back muscles. Well, I feel like when you activate your like back muscles, it's also activating your chest muscles. I know they're 2 different muscles, but it's like working a whole group since it is upper body, even though this is supposed to be chest focused. But I don't have the strongest upper body. My legs are stronger, but I've been working on them. I mean, my upper body's pretty strong, don't get me wrong. But you'll see as the workout progresses why I'll explain that. So the first time I did a slow version of it, and then I sped it up, really activated those back muscles. I don't know what they're called. Are they deltoids? So yeah, I'm taking my little break, getting prepared for this pump. And then I do this, I repeated the same thing over again. So it's crazy because I've been getting better with my push-ups, even though you'll see me here. Well, actually, before we get into that, I did some shoulder taps to activate my arm muscles as well, because I'm literally using the weight of my body to do these. So I did about 20 of them. Did I do 20? Yeah, I think I did 20 of them. I started to get tired, but I did finish it out. Or maybe I didn't. I think I did 10. I lied. I did 10. So here I'm just stretching out my arms for a second because I'm about to do modified push-ups. I keep seeing these on Instagram, but it's like you do a child's pose and then a modified push-up. And like, I know push-ups are very effective for the chest, and typically I do push-ups, but like I had to go get a yoga mat because I'm here on the hardwood floor. I'm usually in my room doing these workouts, which is on a carpeted floor, and it's a lot comfortable for my knees. But I mean, hey, it's a challenge because now I'm doing it in a different type of environment, because if I was at the gym, it would be a harder floor anyway. Although they do have thicker yoga mats, but I just turn to the side angle so you can get a better view of how to do these. The most important thing is to make sure that, well, besides the fact that your knees need to be protected, is that you bring your chest all the way down to the ground and that you keep your elbows in towards your chest. But I don't know what it was. After a few of these, I did start getting tired. Now, I could probably do 10 regular push-ups straight before I get tired. So since I like went into failure, even though I didn't do a lot, I went to failure. So everybody's failure is different. In order to compensate for the sets that I didn't do, I did glute bridges instead. And so as you can see, like I tried to do them, but I started getting a cramp in my right thigh. I don't know what that was about. I haven't had bananas in like a week. So here I am doing the I don't even know if that's considered a glute bridge, but what I do know is that you should make sure your hips go all the way up into tabletop position before you go all the way down into your, what is it called? Dip. That's what it is. So I'm taking my 10-pound kettlebell and I'm doing an overhead extension. I really love these because they work the under part of the arm, which holds the most stubborn part of the fat in the arm. So with these weighted workouts, you'll see me doing about 15 to 20 of them. I didn't do any of these for 10 reps. I did all of them for 10 to 15. So this one, for 15 and 20. So this one, I believe I did. I don't know. That looked like only 10, but if I did, I can assure you I did more than that. But that kettlebell is not that heavy, so I'm pretty sure I did 15. Oh, yeah, I did. I just cut the clips. Sorry, I forgot. But here I'm doing these, what do they call? Flyaways, alternating flies with my 5-pound dumbbells. I did those 20 times, and then I did the overhead extension again. Instead of using my kettlebell, I'm showing you using my 2 weights, so you can see the difference in like what the position would look like or the form would look like, depending on if you're using a kettlebell or if you're using dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, you can use water bottles, or don't feel like you have to use anything, to be honest. You can just use your body weight, because if you don't do them that often, I can assure you that, you will begin to get tired. So, but if you do want to get dumbbells, these little pink ones that I have, I actually got from Five Below. Oh, and I got my kettlebell from Five Below, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, go ahead and check out Five Below for your weights. And we're not having any excuses as to why we can't do things. Now, like I said, you can use water bottles. They're just as effective also. So then I did these alternating ones, and you will see that I at first was just going up and down, but I do stop in the middle, except this, I've realized that I needed to turn my wrist in when I came up, and it gave me a better pump. And I am supersetting these workouts. If I did rest in between, for the most part, I'll show you, but be sure to take your rest, and if you need to, like I said, rest. But I'm supersetting. This workout was 45 minutes long. I usually work out for an hour. I work out 6 days a week for an hour. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, the last week, like I was saying in my last video, I didn't work out for a week, but today's Monday. Well, I'm editing this on Tuesday now, but this video I recorded on Monday, so I wanted to make sure that I started my week right. Even though my workout week starts on Sunday, I did not work out. It was Super Bowl Sunday, and my day was kind of like all over the place. So, and the crazy part about it is I didn't even watch the Super Bowl. It was like I had plans to go and do something, and then I ended up doing something completely different. But I had work to do, so I didn't end up working out. And I also wasn't feeling too well, but I was drinking my green tea, and I drank a lot of water. No excuses though. That's why I'm making sure I get my pump in. So as you saw before, I used my 10-pound dumbbells, and I was doing curls, bicep curls. And then I did, I guess it was two different types of curls. I did them, I think I did, like, it was either 15 or 20, like I said. I don't know. I'm editing this video now. I can't remember. But here I'm doing around the worlds. And I supersetted them into another type of overhead extension. It was a forward extension. And I made sure to go slow going down. And then I pumped going up. And I believe I did 15 of those. I got kind of tired here. Which is what I like to see, because that's how I know that the workout's working. So I did the same workout but with my kettlebell because it was easier, like, control for me. But I did the same thing, making sure that I was going slow as I went down. And I believe I did 15 of these. A tip to keep in mind here is to make sure that your tailbone is tucked under and that you're not like wanting to put more emphasis on your lower back and spine by curving your back. Try to keep your back as straight as possible when you're doing these arm workouts, so that way you're working your arm muscles the most as possible. So I'm finishing my what is it called? Is it a lateral raise? Well, it's not a lateral. Overhead press. It's not an overhead press either. I do overhead presses, but it's not here. I'm just trying to think about what the machines are at the gym, but I'm just going to call it an overhead extension because I don't know. So I did rest here for like 15 seconds, and now I'm doing those alternating lateral raises. I love these. I did 20 of those, and then I went into weighted punches, making sure to really force my muscles outwards and to keep them in line with my chest as I came back in to work those like bra fat muscles and chest muscles. And yeah, I started to feel a burn here. Felt really good. Make sure you drink your water. And then I call these my I don't cares, even though I know they're like I call these my I don't cares. But anyway, you take your shoulders up as far as possible. Your shoulders up to yours as far as possible, but making sure to not drop, like actually drop, but making sure that when you bring your arms down, that you're letting your shoulder muscles release as far as possible, so you're not locking your arms. And then over here, you're seeing me doing my overhead presses. Usually I do like both arms together, but I wanted to make sure that the dumbbells didn't knock into each other. So what are these called? Backwards extensions. Make sure that you are bending yourself at the hips, hinging at the hips at a 90-degree angle, and focusing on extending backwards. And when you come back in, you're stopping at the hips. Also, make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. And here I'm doing a shoulder press, I guess you'd call it. And I'm using my 10-pound dumbbells. And then I went ahead and finished out with my 5-pound dumbbells because the 10 ones were killing me. And so I don't know what you would call this, but it speaks for itself. So yeah, with my lighter dumbbells, because trust me, I cannot do, well, I'm sure I'll be able to eventually, but it's hard for me to do the little outward extension using those 10-pound dumbbells because my arms feel like they'd be about to fall off. So yeah, I'm just turning to the side here to show you a better angle, making sure my hips are tucked under, my hips and tailbone are tucked under. So before you saw me doing like a more dynamic move, and now I'm just doing a what is this called? Back. What is this called? It's called like I don't know, but this is like my favorite back workout, upper body workout, because it really works. And I wish I would have did more, but we're not here to overwork ourselves. We're just trying to go into failure. And I did another set of those. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching.